So in this section I will demonstrate how we can install Laminas and a sample project on Laminas. We follow the Laminas framework, Laminas tutorials. Okay, let's go Laminas framework, and this is the project URL. Okay, I will search with Laminas framework tutorials. So Laminas provides by default a documentation with the tutorial. We'll follow that. Okay, so yeah, coming to Laminas, this is MVC tutorials. Okay, get started with the Laminas. Yeah, I'm going to directly start here. So what they are saying, getting started with Laminas MVC application. Okay, this tutorial application, this application that we are going to build is a sample inventory system to display which albums we want. So Laminas by default they are providing a sample website how they are build this Laminas structure about the components. For now we are going to make this, we will run this. So they are providing in this application, we are going to need 4 pages on our website. Okay, those are list of albums. So whatever we are going to store in the database, that we are showing, that is the 1 page. Add new album, edit album, and delete album. So they also provide the database structure here. Okay, let's do this together. So getting started with a skeleton application, first we need to install the Laminas. So I'm going to build this, I'm going to install it right now. The minimum PHP version that we require is PHP 7.3. See, I will check my PHP version 8080. So how this is test.php, this is nothing but it will show the PHP version. So I have 8.1.6. so now let's do installation of this Laminas structure. So for this path to install, okay, this is the command, this is the path to install. So I'm going to my folder here, I want to install it. Open the command and composer install Laminas and script. Now it's downloading. Now it will take some time. Do you want minimal install? Yes sir. Yeah, definitely minimal install means if you want any advantage of plugins, like packages, if you require many packages, then you need to hit no. If you want just minimal, yeah, I am going to with minimal, yes. So you are now in development mode. PHP bin get PHP bin update git ignore.php. Okay. PHP if so, okay, what it's saying, PHP minus R if existing. Okay, now we'll open in the dashboard how it's come. So I have Laminas MVC skeleton right now. There is public here. So this is how it's looking right now in after installation Laminas MVC skeleton. Okay, let's build what they're saying about. We have successfully installed. Okay, here it is asking, do you want minimal install? No. Okay, we'll check what it is. All promoters emitted by the installer provided the list of options available and will specific the default option via capital letter. Okay, so if you answer Y press or press enter with no selection, the installer not raise any additional promotes and finish the installation. You are okay. If you answer N, it will continue promoting you. Okay. Would you like to install developer tools? But it doesn't ask me because I got an error, I think that's why. Okay, I supposed to click on enter. Okay, anyway, we'll check. Yeah, would you like to install database support? It is not asked to me. We'll install Laminas DB. When promoted to install, select option config or config mode. All this is not asked to me. Just I click enter. But this option for other packages of the same. Okay. Now downloading this skeleton, just I have to run this commander for update my composer. I'm getting errors. Updated file code is not be written, permission denied. Then we install composer here. Composer could not find a composer JSON file in GST dots. Oh, sorry, I am not selected here the project. CD. What is my project name? Skeleton, I guess. What is my project name? Laminas MVC Skeleton. Laminas MVC Skeleton. Now I'm going to composer self update here. Same error is thrown. Okay, composer install. Nothing to install, update or remove. Okay. Then what next? At the point we will be promoted to answer this or not. To composer timeout, install composer and git. Now the skeleton using. Till here we have done right now. Then to test your root, 1, 2, 3, 4. This should feed the 404 page. Is it? Okay. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the expected result is thrown. Okay. Development only. Push PHP built-in web server should be used for development only. Okay. So using variant. Now we'll check the next one. Using variant. Variant provides a way to describe the provision virtual machines, and it is common way to provide a current and constant development environment for the development team. This skeleton application provides a weekend. This is for Docker purpose. We are not using any Docker right now, and using the Apache web server. We are not installing right now any web server. We are running only on localhost. Okay, restart Apache, and this is the .html file. This is, then you need to fix your .html before continuing. Okay, error reporting. So optionally, when using Apache, you can use application env in setting which will host to let output all its errors to the browser. This can be useful during the development of the application. Okay, Laminas MVC public index.php, change directory and change it to the following. Okay, we'll open that. So this is my I want to open this in code in Visual Studio. Yes, interest. Okay, what it's saying, go to the public and index.php here. So they are saying like if you want to publish an errors in the browser, we have to set this. Okay, display all errors on the browser. So yeah, we have to paste. So if we want to display all errors in the application, we have to enable this error reporting all display equals to 1. That's it. And we'll check any changes is required here. Application run in the application. Okay, nothing to change, everything is fine here. So development mode, before we begin, we are going to enable development mode for the application. The skeleton application provides two files that allows us to specifically general development settings. Everywhere. Okay, before we begin, we are going to enable development mode for the application. Okay, so the skeleton application provides two files that allow us to specifically general development settings we want to everywhere. This may be include enabling models for debugging or enabling error display in our Vue scripts. These files are located at config development.config.php and config autoload development local.php dist. When we enable development mode, these files are copied to. Okay, so here you understood, right? Suppose if we are in the development mode, Laminas by default providing a config files for development environment. They are providing with this .dst. So instead of that, we have to remove the .dst files in the development mode. So we'll check that. So they're saying in config they have development config.dst. So here we can check that development config.dst. So we already have it here, then we don't need to require that. And also in auto, here also we have this, right? So everything is fine. We already have those two files in our environment. So we have enabled, we are in the development mode, that is right. Let's enable the development mode. Okay, never enabled mode in production. So they are saying that don't enable this in the production. It's okay. Development status, you can test the status of modding. Let's check what the status. Here is cmd here. Yeah. So we are in the develop mode is enabled. Okay. This is actually I am recording in the large video. From here we have tested installing installing Laminas in the local host and how to error reporting, we need to enable that, and how we are in the development mode. Okay, so till now I'm stopping here. We'll continue in the second video.